Enzo Fernandez! It's Fred! It's Martial! The Manchester's waiting on the back post, surely he'll be found! And that's scores first! Premier League goal!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Football Power Hour. On today's episode of 10 Minutes of Football, we shall do the thing that we always do on this channel after every Manchester United game. We do a performance review. We give every player a performance grade and a performance remark, especially the players that started and also the manager as well as the referee. And mamma mia, what can I say about that weekend?
Oh my God!
Also, honestly though,
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I got trolled a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I got trolled a lot and deservedly so. But at the same time, let's be honest. If you're a Manchester United fan and you went into that derby thinking that we were going to win, I would say, give me some of what you drinking. You know, it's the only thing that makes me feel like this game, a point slipped away from our hands, is the fact that we actually surprised Manchester City. And we didn't just surprise them. We actually took care of the one fundamental weakness that Pep's system has. And it is that accurate long ball. And this time around, it came from the goalkeeper, Onana, showing his skills. And he gave us an opportunity, and Marcus Rashford obviously scored a goal, a once-in-a-lifetime type of goal. I don't think he's scoring that anytime soon in a red shirt. But the main thing, again, is that we crumbled. And also, not only that, in the game plan that we set up, there's some things that I want to talk about. Two things mainly. We lost the emotional element of the game, because football is a tactical game, it's a physical game, but it is also a very, very, very deep emotional psycho so it's a battle of the psychology too. And in the way that we were playing, I feel like we did not optimize and we did not really carry the game plan all the way through to help us get a result from that game. By the way, my name is botswanapapi. This is the Football Power Hour. Let's get straight into it. As I said, the psychological element of the game. This is exactly what I want to just start on. And I want to just talk about Andre Onana, who was out here doing very important, vital saves. And for me, Andre Onana, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you right now, Andre Onana deserves a solid B from me, because he kept us in the game, especially in that first half. That one-on-one save that he had versus Phil Foden, I think those are moments that are commendable from Andre Onana. And I just want to say, I think his performances can go a little bit under the radar. He might have turned a corner, you know. I think he has turned a corner and he is finally here. Champions League Onana is finally here. So let's go ahead and say, give him the great distribution comment, right? Great distribution. It's starting to come together. It's not all the way there yet, but it's starting to come together. You know, key pass for the Rashford goal. And also, he could have done better though for the Phil Foden shot. He could have done better on the it was the final goal, right? On the City. He could have done better on third goal. Okay, Andre Onana, I think that's about it. There was also a moment though in his play where I saw him advancing, being part of the defensive line, but also choosing very risk-averse passes that you're like, Andre,
Get right here, man.
what is that? It don't make no sense to me. Diogo Dalot for me had a very, very solid performance. He's one of the few players that can leave with their heads high. Matter of fact, Diogo Dalot deserves a B+. Let me just amend this and say, solid performance for me. I really want to just say Doku didn't pass the Dallo test. We have to give Dallo his flowers in this moment and say, as much as I reluctantly want to give Phil Foden his flowers for just how he changed this game for Manchester City, right now, Dallo deserves his flowers because he made Jeremy Doku look like...
Someone early on said, trust the process.
I don't know. It feels like the Premier League might have figured Jeremy Doku out. I don't know. That test, that all will remain to be seen because he has a few more chances to prove himself as a Manchester City winger. But he has started off well, and then now he's in a little bit of a slow slump. And I feel like Dallo took advantage of that, and he did not let Doku get out of his low form, and Dallo deserves the credit, the B plus for that. Rafael Varane is another B plus student. We gotta say Rafa was also Marshall at the back. He was commander in general, and he was doing his job in general, and so was Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans was, I want to just say, very good at the back. He gave us the stability that we needed, and Johnny Evans, man, for his age, he was just decent. He came off in the second half due to an injury, but his defense in the box, a lot of like final clearances that were also good. You know, he is a Manchester United candidate for player of the season, which baffles me to say that in 2024.
Jesus!
We need to get rid of Johnny Evans in the summer, though. That is for sure. All right, let's move on to Lindelof. Lindelof should have done better should have contained Foden. Clear. That's why it's a C-. Casemiro, oh man. Foden. Foden embarrassed you too. The way the Ten Hag, the Ten Hag triangle versus the Pep triangle, my lord, that Foden, Alvarez, and also Kevin De Bruyne formed a very amazing triangle on that left-hand side to combine and just do a simple 1-2 pass, move into space, and then they were able to provide that opportunity for Phil Foden to hit that ball in. McTominay, he was a little bit MIA, and same as Bruno, the game was not favoring them. A player like Bruno, you can't really judge well when we don't have the ball. So we had 26% possession of the ball. So Bruno, it's a C+. So I'm just going to say also Casper. Bruno was Casper just like McTominay. Maino was all right. I'm not going to fault the young boy. He's one of those guys that I'll say he passed the Etihad test in a way. It's just the team around him was not up to par. So he was all right. Tidy in some parts. And excellent development by Kobbie Mainoo. Now, Marcus, that was a stellar. See what you did there? I know you like to be by the bar, so you'll understand when I say stellar strike. Stellar shot. Oh, my goodness. That was great. But where were you for the rest of the game, though? You went down too easy on that Kyle Walker chance. Where were you for the rest of the game, Marcus? He was subbed off. First time I saw him getting subbed off early, which was refreshing. I was like, okay, eriktenhag. All right. It was, yeah. He was on the pitch, until eriktenhag. And then Alejandro Garnacho. For me, Garnacho, I want to just say it was not a great afternoon, great weekend for Garnacho. Not a great day for the young lad. He's still learning how to be a starter. I know he's still young. It's part of what the game plan is for his development. But this is one of those moments where, I'm not going to fault him for not performing and getting a goal at the Etihad when he's a youngin. Eriktenhag, I want to just say Eriktenhag, man, his subs were not effective. I understand. The man has a very, 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 very small selection to really choose from. But I want to just go ahead and say the subs are not effective. The lineup was all right, and you'll get a D for that. It's the Etihad. You said we could get something, and we did it. Referee, There's some moments I cannot say if the referee gave those moments to us, we would have won the game. So I'm just gonna give him an okay. C plus is how I rate you, ladies and gentlemen. Do you agree or disagree? This is the Manchester United versus Manchester City Derby Day match review at the Etihad. My name is Botswanapapi. These are the grades. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And any other subs that really deserve notable mention, honestly, I'll say Willy Kambala was all right. You know, he slotted in a right back position after Johnny Evans came off. But Kambala, let me give Kambala his credit and say, Kambala, you get a solid C, fam. He was just good, you know? That is my take on the game. All right. My name is botswanapapi. As I said, kindly like and subscribe. We out of here. And don't forget, there's that notification bell too that you gotta hit. Come on. Football Power Hour!